Thursday afternoon, we have been tracking some strong and severe storms here in the coastal empire and low country at times, making for a very dramatic scene overhead. This was the view overlooking Tybee Island as some strong storms were pushing off of the coast. This is the leading shelf cloud as far as that storm pushing off of the coast. That's the inflow of the storm ahead of the outflow, and you can see how dark the sky is off in the distance there. Very heavy rain was developing with that cell, and that's part of the tail end of the cell that was severe warned over the low country as it was pushing through Beaufort and Jasper County. Nothing severe right now, but we do have that potential for a few stronger storms setting up over the next few hours. Lots of lightning associated with what has been moving through, especially through places like Bullitt County. Some very heavy rain setting up along Interstate 16 in the eastern part of the county, a little bit further to the south. Across Liberty County, right over Fort Stewart and Hinesville, pretty intense cell setting up there. Lots of lightning, of course, heavy rain associated with this, and there is that potential for 35 and 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Same thing for Bryan County with the cell that's near Richmond Hill. What's out in Tattnall County near 5 Points, pushing into Glenville. Not much lightning associated with this just yet, but it does have that potential to produce some strong wind and certainly some heavy rain. Rainfall rates in excess of a ½ an inch to an inch per hour certainly possible. Same thing for what is down into Wayne County near Jessup, down to the south near Manningtown along US 25. This is pushing that direction. Everything is moving from the southwest to the northeast around 25 to 35 miles per hour. Strong winds, certainly a concern with that, but not severe levels just yet. But we will be keeping an eye on that over the next few hours for that potential for a more severe storm setting up. And it's all because of the circulation left over from Tropical Storm Arthur spinning over northern Alabama. A lot of moisture is flowing in with that and a lot of warm air. That's where we do have, or why we do have those severe storms across Georgia now into South Carolina. More storms are expected as we do head into the late evening and overnight, with the potential for strong and severe storms well inland across middle Georgia and the Augusta area. That's where we do have a greater risk for a few isolated tornadoes. Locally, that risk is a lot lower. It's just not zero. So definitely make sure you do have a way to receive alerts tonight. Tomorrow, a few more storms are possible on and off. Damaging wind will be the primary concern, so a few strong to severe storms will be possible again. Vipercast with our timing for tonight. A few showers possible in the early evening hours by 11 o'clock. Most of the strongest storms in North Georgia as that circulation moves into the upstate of South Carolina near Charlotte. That will help to bring more of that moisture into our area from the north by 4 and 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Still, that potential for stronger storms remains with us as that circulation moves into North Carolina. That more of that moisture will make its way from the north to the south, setting up for a decent line of storms setting up by 8 and 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Still some lingering showers and storms into the afternoon hours. That potential for heavy rain is there, and with the warm temperatures, still a few stronger storms are possible. But even without those severe storms setting up, it will be another breezy and gusty day across the region. And as Arthur's remnants move across the southeast and pushing off of the coast into next week, it does have a low-end risk of developing into a tropical system once again. So stay aware for tonight and for tomorrow. A breezy and gusty day is expected for Friday afternoon with that risk for strong and severe storms. A drier and hotter pattern will start to set up for us. Not too bad for Saturday, but heating up for Sunday, and then the mid-90s return going to the early part of next week as we definitely settle back into a more typical summertime pattern with a few showers and storms and hot afternoon high temperatures.
All right, Scott, thank you. Sports is next.